When it comes to destinations, Talbott Tavern makes it easy for everyone. This is John Kelly. John, I'm going to see if I can name all of them right here. You can eat here, of course. You can sip here, of course. We'll talk about bourbon in just a minute. You can stay here. You can play here. You can learn here. I could keep going on and on, but let's start with the history of this amazing place.
Yes, well, the Talbott Tavern was built in 1779, and we're in the original portion of the Talbott Tavern here, the four walls. They cooked on the fireplaces in the back. The building here, the original part is built out of hand-quarried stone in the late 1700s. They didn't have all the modern machinery we did today, and they had to hand chisel each stone and fit it in.
Do you find when people come here, do they just stop and really look around and just kind of take it in and admire? I mean, you're not going to a big box store or something. I mean, people literally took the time with their hands. Did they take that in when they're here?
Yes, and you can go, if you go outside, you can see some of the handwork of the stones, and it's been noted as one of the top architectural firms as one of the finest examples of stonework, Flemish bond stonework in the United States.
Well, it says something for the fact that it's still standing, but we always love name dropping on Great Day Live. So can you at least name drop, and I'm not even going to say years, a few of the figures from over the centuries who visited here?
Yes, we had King Louis Philippe from France. When he was exiled here, he came to the U.S. and met with George Washington, and George Washington said, well, you need to go to the American frontier, which at that time was Kentucky and Bardstown. And so he sent him to Bardstown. He stayed here at the Talbott Tavern. People in his group painted murals on the wall. One of them was Don Quixote attacking the windmill. We also had Jesse James that would come here when he was hiding out from the law. His buddy Donnie Pence was sheriff, and they rode in the Quantrell Raiders together in the Civil War. We had Abraham Lincoln stayed here. When he was a boy. When he was 5 years old, his family was involved in a lawsuit, so they stayed here at Talbott Tavern while the litigation was going on. They lost the lawsuit, lost the land, moved to Indiana, then Illinois, and Illinois became the land of Lincoln, and we lost that status.
Had no idea. And one of the fascinating things about here is that you can continue learning that history through the app, but this is also a place where people who enjoy the haunted history come from all over.
Yes, we've had a lot of ghost hunters come here. In this building, we have 6 overnight rooms. We have a sister property on Courthouse Square that has 15 overnight rooms, Talbott Tavern. But if you want the haunted experience, it's in this building, and you can research the web and find all kinds of videos of ghosts and stories. And we also have a local person that does a ghost walk through here as well.
Well, if you research at Talbott Tavern, you're also going to find out that this is America's oldest bourbon bar as well, and you have over 200 varieties.
That's correct. We've been working on our selection and our inventory for a number of years. We have our own bottled bourbon that we hand selected from Beam Distillery, and we also have one bottle of bourbon that's the Talbott Tavern bourbon. It's no longer made. It's been many, many years since it's been made, but it was made by the T.W. Samuelson Distillery before they went out of business.
Well, I mean, you enjoy the bourbon, then you stay here, but of course you've got to eat here, and you have a top 10 USA Today burgoo. I know we're going to bring your chef in and talk about your food here.
Let me let Chef Ryan Curry come in on that.
Okay, Chef Curry.
Hello.
Your recipes are something special here.
That is a holy grail of recipes that only top secret people get to see.
They're under lock and key.
Lock and key, do not go past the doors. So it is a privilege to even be able to see them.
And I know you enjoy cooking here. Now, you also, though, have taken the time to sample varieties of burgoo from around the state.
Yes.
Where does Talbott Tavern's burgoo match up? I mean, like I already said, it's award-winning.
Obviously, I can attest to this. It is the best in the state. And I would not just say that because I work here or because I'm a fan favorite. It is the best burgoo. And our tavern pie and the hot brown, top notch as well.
And this is the time, I mean, people want to get out and they want to travel. You can do it all here at Talbott Tavern, but I have to ask, since you are the chef, what do you recommend? If you come here, what do you want to make sure that you order?
All right, first you're going to start out with the burgoo.
Of course.
Then you're going to go to the hot brown. But you also got to get one of the bourbon flights, one of the assorted. You got to figure out which ones you want. And every staff member here is well knowledged on every aspect of that, and they will take good care of it.
All right, I think I'm going to start here at Talbott Tavern with the burgoo.